What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Davizzle, aka David, and today I'm going to make a podcast about Black August. Okay, Black August it's a prison holiday, but they say it's not a holiday; it's a time of reflection. So, really, I need to start off this podcast by shouting out Angela Davis. Angela Davis spoke to my microphone, and I will post this podcast probably on the same platform that I post her speech and her shouting me out. But no, she didn't shout me out, but she did speak under my microphone, and I was able to attach my microphone to her scarf. So it was the craziest thing ever because it felt like a real star-studded thing. So for those that want to know, you can't just approach Angela Davis and say, "Hey, Angela Davis." You know, she's a professor. You can call her Professor Davis, call her Miss Davis. Shout out to my homeboy, Word Up. But just for documentary purposes, you know, he goes by Mr. Holt. But yeah, shout out to Word Up. He told me, when you see Angela Davis, man, call her Miss Davis. Don't run up on her and say, "Hey, Angela Davis," which, because she's like a celebrity, when I saw her, I was thinking about calling her Angela Davis. I was like, "That's Angela Davis. Hey, Angela Davis." No. He was like, "Do not be one of them fools to go up and say her first and last name. Say Miss Davis." So I rocked up over there. I said, "Hi, Miss Davis. May I interview you?" And I had the mic out. And there was another film crew out, but they were filming. Someone told me they were Ryan Coogler's film team. I was like, "What?" But mind you, I own my company, just like he probably owns his. But like, I'm not labor. I'm not. You feel me? I rocked up like, "Hey, what's up?" I had Sober Gang on my shirt. I'm like, "What's up? I'm Sober Gang Cinema." Like, I'm trying to build. You feel me? I film advocates and sober people, and she said yes. It was one of the most amazing moments of my career. And yeah, I mean, me and Angela Davis. So why did I meet Angela Davis? Because it's Black August. Black August is simply, sorry, I'm over here walking around in my podcast. So Black August is, all right, there are a lot of stuff happened in August with the Black Panthers to where they call it Black August. But the two things I'm going to talk about is two brothers named Johnathan Jackson and George Jackson, and what they did for the revolution, and pretty much how they tried and got the furthest in breaking out of a courtroom. They tried to break George Jackson out of a courtroom, and they actually kidnapped the judge and got outside. So when this happened, there was like August 6th or something, and then George Jackson trying to escape from San Quentin happened like exactly a year later, but like on like the 7th. So one of these events happened on the 6th, one happened on the 7th. So I'll describe best I can tell you after the presentation. Also, shout out to Minister King X. This dude is the real deal. Like, if anybody got questions about Black August, the hunger strike, all type of stuff, man. And Attica happened September 9th, and September 9th is only 9 days after August. So Black August is followed up by Attica. And Attica, for those that don't know, Nas said, "I take every prisoner in Attica, send them to Africa, if I rule the world." You feel me? So, long story short, oh my goodness, hold on, let me open up this pastry. So Yeah, I'm really blown away. The best I can describe these events are that George Jackson is supposed to have had a gun. They said, how the hell did this fool get a gun? Some people blame the lawyer. Some people say there was no gun. It's just an excuse to kill him. But long story short, he was running around San Quentin with a hammer, trying to escape and run away and hit a wall. And, Huey said that the things that they were saying that he did are physically impossible. And even though he's my hero, I still, they have more faith in him than I do. So it's a little running joke that the report on what happened is not 100% accurate from the San Quentin guards. And there's much reason to believe this. Anyway, Johnathan Jackson, his little brother, went up to court, Marin County Courthouse, like, hey, everybody get down. And kind of like, where my brother at? But I think the police had like a lot of wiretaps. So I think they knew what was going on. And because it was supposed to be a George Jackson hearing, and there were certain Panthers that weren't there, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, oh, other Panthers might have heard about this plan, might not have told him, like, what are you doing? And they're like, hell no, I ain't about to have nothing to do with that. That shit crazy. So that's why certain key Panthers were not there, because they like, bro, you taking it too far, bro. This plan sounds stupid as hell. And then, but they knew they were serious about accomplishing something. So they're like, nah, let me let you do that alone. Anyway, Johnathan Jackson successfully took a judge out of the courtroom, undermined police security, had him duct taped to a shotgun. And there was also another prisoner in there. What was his name? I think his last name was Rochelle. And Kwame Rochelle, something. I'm not going to say his first name because I don't know it. But the last name's like Rochelle. Man, they was like, what's up? You coming? He was like, hell yeah, I'll go. The dude whose court date it was. They took him out. And he's actually the only one survived when I believe they got into a van. And the FBI just lit the van up, killing the judge and everybody. And boom, 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 boom. The only person left was the dude whose court date it was. And he got 67 years and he's out this year. I'm going to try to get him on the podcast. Screw the bull. I'm going to find out his name. I'm going to do a whole report on this fool, because I heard that my homeboy is the only dude. He lost all his family and friends after 67 years. Ain't nobody here no more. So Angela Davis had brought up that he's free and released. And then so did Minister King X. So we gonna see what's up. But shout out to Angela Davis, man. Black August is the inspiration for the Attica takeover. So if you don't know, like, go up to somebody and be like, hey, do you know about Black August? They'd be like, huh? Like, well, what about Attica? Huh? It's crazy, bro. But anyway, man, I love you guys. Sober Gang Cinema, Sober Gang Podcast, formerly known as Sober Gang TV. But for real, I need you to subscribe, share this, send it to people that don't know nothing. This is real American history. The only reason they don't talk about this part of history and this part of Black Panther history and this part of Black history and Black History Month not being August and the Liberate Our Elders movement and the Prison Lives Matter and End All Hostilities is because it undermines white supremacy. So George Jackson was a Soledad brother, and the Soledad brothers, you know, they evened out the score. And so Soledad brother, Blood in My Eye, these are George Jackson writings that people in prison actually got put in solitary confinement for having these books. So anyway, man, it's more for another podcast, but this is the Johnathan Jackson Black August episode. I got way more to talk about, but I just wanted to make sure that we put Black August in the algorithm, because Black August is a huge deal. Huge deal. We're gonna have to make a May Day podcast too, because May Day is huge. But yeah, man, I'ma holla. Peace.